Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video where today we'll return with part 3 of our EA Sports WRC career mode. Yes, we're back this weekend here, I believe, with another hospitality event. Yes, it's been a little while since the last one of these on the channel. Of course, we've been very busy over the last week with all of the new content from the Le Maestros DLC. And I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody for the support on those videos. It made me chuckle. I obviously went back through all my analytics. This channel was actually the fastest growing in January across all of them, including our main channel, which has got like, what, 45 times the subscribers of this one? So yeah, Matt212 Rally is clearly where the content should be coming at the moment, and there are definitely going to be more videos here over the coming weeks and months. So yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you as well. You know, it was really funny kind of looking through and finding that out. Of course, last time we did an event in the mini, obviously the WRC, the 2013 mini WRC car. This time around, it looks like we're heading to Fanatec Rally Oceania in the Audi Sport Quattro S1 car. We need to try and finish 5th or above in this event, but obviously this is probably going to be Group B madness, so we'll see how we get on. Get yourself subscribed if you're new. We're trying to hit 4K subs on the channel at the moment, and yeah, let's do this thing. Well, obviously, I want to try and get as many of these hospitality events, you know, kind of ticked off early on in the season. Well, just like the last one, it looks like we've got a fairly short run of just a 2-stage event. Obviously, this series isn't quite going to be daily like the old one used to be, as I've mentioned before, but we are going to be diving in, you know, as and when I can. You know, other content does take priority, but this might well be the best sounding car in the game.
3, 2, 1, go.
I mean, inline 5 engines, and these old Audi inline 5 engines were ridiculously good. They sound so cool as well, which, you know, is always good fun. Luckily, this is the Shakedown, because, again, I don't drive these older cars that much. I've completely beached it. That's quite good going. Again, luckily, this is only the Shakedown run, and I'll always, why I try and do these Shakedown runs as much as possible on this game. Definitely, am I on the right steering setting inside Fanatec? Yes, I am, so that doesn't bode well. That's one of my excuses immediately kind of gone then. Come on. But yeah, I believe I actually, the first time around when I was doing the career mode on this game, attempted this event. It didn't go well, and I don't think it ever actually made it to air. In the end, it went that badly wrong for us, so hopefully this time round things are going to go a little bit clean and tidy. I'll be making a dedicated video on it as well later on in the week, but before I forget, the normal 2-2 Rally League is back. We're using the World Rally Cars 2012 to 2016 for a 4-event rally over the coming weeks. So if you aren't already part of the club, make sure you join that link down in the description below. I'll probably be doing my run tomorrow, or the video will go live on Wednesday, depending on when this video goes out as well there. But just that little bit of bodywork damage, $13,000, so, or credits I should say. A fair amount of money gone, but now I need to try and find my Zen, because we need to nail this. I want a top 5. I want to try and win. We haven't won an event yet. I know we're only on part 3 of this career mode, but I would love to try and get a win. So I'm just going to be fairly sensible. Got to be delicate on the throttle as well. That's the other big key kind of component with these cars.
3, 2, 1, go. 30.
A little bit delayed on my reactions, but we'll get going then. And it is just, yeah, I mean, you've got a lot of torque in these cars. But yeah, this thing just wheel spins a lot, especially on these surfaces in these conditions as well. I mean, look at that, I'm not even on the throttle, and the back end is already trying to break free, so I don't know whether it's... Problem is, you want to go with a higher gear to obviously avoid the wheel spin, but then obviously you just get met with turbo lag. So it is a horrible combination. Not too sure what I keep hitting in there, which is kind of potentially doing damage, but it's okay. I mean, we're just dabbing that throttle pedal early on. It does want to break free constantly, and I mean, well, these Group B cars aren't so scary, but they can be quite fun to drive, as 1.6 seconds down through that first section. I believe this first stage is fairly high speed though, so hopefully it'll kind of come back to us a little bit later on, as getting as close to that fence as I dare. Try and get the foot down. I mean, it's how quick these things just pick up speed and how little in the way of brakes they've got as well. You're kind of just immediately are where you were looking at, but immediately in trouble as well, because by the time you've worked out how close you are to where you were looking at, you've immediately not been early enough on the brakes. Seems to be the common rule in these cars. But I'm sure the fans enjoying this. Plenty of these Audis blasting through. I mean, they do sound incredible though, don't they? Should probably set up with the proper H pattern and everything for this, but the sequential I feel like gives us enough of the experience still. Especially, you know, I've got so much to concentrate on. That could have gone worse. Luckily, we'll avoid doing too much damage. I mean, you had to be beyond mad to drive these cars. Right, we have a little bit of a flat out section. But we are, yeah, a long way down already then through this first part of the stage. There goes 200k, 210 on the red line. Where's the braking point down here? Obviously only a 5-speed gearbox in these cars, but I mean, there's just not that much grip produced by the tyres either. It's on old school rubber, I'll give it that. I mean, it'd be so interesting to see what these cars will be like with modern tyres and modern suspension. Don't fall off. I'm going to fall off. Trying to give it a boot full of throttle. I've fallen through the floor. I'm going to, because it's only a hospitality event, because it's not a proper one, I'm going to give myself a redo there. You know, I'm not really sure why we're trying to earn hospitality with Audi. We've done it with Mini. We're now trying to do it with Audi. Neither of them have World Rally programs currently, so it seems a bit of a lost cause, but we'll try it again, just because I'm having fun with the car as well. We only managed to make it halfway through this first stage. Maybe we can have a bit of a cleaner run. Second time through. I mean, it just instantly wants to break free. Oh, come on. As soon as you nudge the throttle, it just, the back end goes around on you. I mean, I don't know whether setups will help, particularly with these cars, or whether it's just a bit of a lost cause, and I simply lack the skill to deal with it. But either way, these are so stupid. I need to do some of it. You know, I want to drive, you know, it's why I've gone back into career mode, as I've said before. Because I want to drive more kind of this type of thing as well. But these cars are just ridiculous. If there's a car though on this game that trains me to keep both hands on the steering wheel, surely this is going to be that though. Because otherwise, it is just trying to go around. Try and stay in a bit more of the centre of the stage. Ooh. I mean, listen to that turbo flutter on the exit. I don't know, actually, it might be better to try and keep it revving right up towards the top end. Ooh. You know, because that can sometimes reduce the wheel spin as well. But I have no idea, as we were fractionally further down through that second split. I guess the joy is we know where we're going now through quite a bit of this stage. I mean, I do know this stage-ish. Anyway, just not in a car this fast. Ugh. It's even though when you try and dab the throttle on corner exit, immediately obviously just trying to over-rotate on you. Ugh. Oh, mate, look at that! I'm having to throw the steering wheel around just to keep it going in the right direction. Now we get to enjoy the fast section again. 210 clicks. Oh, there we go. We did go a little bit quicker through that section. But immediately you're back on the brakes. Well, I mean, just trying to break free on you again. Brakes and suspension. You've only got the power of a modern rally car in this thing. Nothing else is sophisticated enough to handle it. I mean, how on earth we're going to navigate through here? surely we're going to lose bags of time. I mean, I've got no idea. I've seen, you know, it's always these type of events online as well, where, you know, it really separates the properly good rally drivers from the mediocre ones. And I'm mediocre on my best day. 12 seconds back now, apparently. Oh, come on. No, don't fall off. Just gonna reset. Just gonna reset. I mean, we're definitely not gonna get the hospitality objective, but if I can get to the end, I feel like I deserve a t-shirt saying I survived the Audi Quattro, which would be nice.
5 left, extra long, don't cut, 40. 2 right, keep in.
Come on.
And bridge,
I feel so sorry doing this to this car.
into 2 left.
Although, to be honest with the way it's driving at the moment, no! Okay, I guess we're getting a reset penalty there as well. I was going to say, with the way it's driving at the moment, I feel like it kind of deserves it.
Titans 4, long, Titans 3.
I mean, I don't know. I guess obviously this was one of the older Group B rally cars anyway. You know, obviously it was kind of the trendsetter, but I don't know actually how competitive it actually is inside this game. As apparently some people reckon they've made like the cars easier to control on the rear end anymore. This car, I'm not convinced. It's just the brakes are kind of a recommendation more than something that you can really trust. They're like that one friend you met on a night out. Not that I've got a story of this, but who just, you think, yeah, they're alright, but I certainly wouldn't want to get on their bad side ever. Because you just never know what they're quite going to do. I mean, when I get a section hooked up, we're not that slow. It's just trying to get a section hooked up is the difficult bit. It seems to be becoming slightly more manageable, but I'm sure I've just said that and I'll jinx myself. You've just got to leave it in a low gear, haven't you? That's the only way to drive this thing. It's to be right at the top of the rev range. Of course, obviously, it also gets the turbo working, which I guess is nice, but... You through some of the faster sections I don't think were too slow. There you go, we went quicker through that section. And then... Oh, no. Well, hopefully the tyre won't go down. But if it does, we're going to be in big problems. We should be able to get to the service, though. Sorry, not the service, but we'll get the spare tyre put on for the next stage. Is it going on me? It feels like it's trying. Well, leader's already over the line. I mean, we're not going to be competitive in this, are we? I mean, it's just constantly trying to rotate around on you. Oh, come on. Go, go, go. Where's finish line? No! Where's finish line? Oh, no, where am I going? Oh, not a 9-second reset penalty as well. Damn it, man. Oh, man. I think the car's probably looking worse for wear as well, but that has not been a successful first stage. 7 minutes, .2. I don't know how many penalties we got. 21 seconds, so we would have actually been, I mean, we would have still been last, but not by much, from Pedersen. We need to find about 50 seconds through stage 2. I think we're going to struggle. Audi are not going to be my friends. Right, well, here we are then, ready for stage number 2. I'm hoping they put the spare tyre on, but I'm not going to hold my breath. I think the car sounds even better now, because you can hear, obviously because you've lost some of the panels. I mean, even by rally car standards, this thing sounds brutal. Right, let's hope we can just be a bit more competitive through stage 2 than we were through the first one. That was good. Oh, come on. Like I said, I don't think we'll find 50 seconds, but as long as we're not last overall, I'd be quite happy. Although I probably will end up being last overall.
Crest. To 4 right, tightens, 50. 5 left, 30. 4 right to the crest, 40.
Split sections are a lot longer on this one, but it is only a 4 split stage.
70.
Come on. I mean, how do people keep these things in a straight line? You've got to be setups, and you've basically got to try and tone it down.
50.
I mean, this thing, I'm adamant, would be no slower with 300 brake horsepower than 500. Probably be quicker if I didn't do that as well. Come on. That's not ideal. We've got water temps now.
60. Crest to 3 right, opens, 70.
Having not made that mistake, I think we would have been up through split 1, but
80.
unfortunately we did, so we got to deal with that. Oh, come on. Oh, where? It's just how instantaneous everything goes wrong in these cars as well.
Half long into crest to sort of 5 right, 30.
Like, you're fine, you go.
50. 6 left of crest, 150, slowing. 5 left, 40. 1 right, half long. 30, right of a crest, 90. 4 left, tightens, and 5 right, 100. 5 right, extra long, 40.
Well, I'm really hoping we don't have to do as many hospitality events next season. It's all I can hope for. Say, the mini one went alright. We should have been fastest there, but... I mean, we'll just probably avoid this one, wouldn't we? Like I said, why are we even trying to earn hospitality with Audi? They don't do anything with the WRC anymore. They do Dakar, I guess, but... it's not really the same thing.
6 left, to 5 right of crest, 40. 4 left.
Actually, we could get like some Dakar-style stages on this game, or Pikes Peak or something. I think that'd be so cool. Come on.
To the left of a crest, 60. 4 right,
Come on.
3 left, 70.
This problem as well, I keep making just one error right at the end of a split, so we lose bags more time.
Short of the crest,
I've got no idea whether if you avoid those errors are actually fairly competitive or not. Looks like Pedersen's was having more problems.
slowing.
Is this the stage where the last section is quite fast as well? I hope it is.
3 left, half long opens. To left of
I mean,
crest,
it is just impossible though.
and 4 right of a crest, 150.
How did anybody drive this?
Slowing, crest, and 1 right, 70.
Understeer. Come on.
Left of a crest,
I mean, even then, you're not even on the throttle and it's still trying to escape.
jump, and 6 left, opens. Into crest, and slight right of a crest, 90. 4 right, 60. Slight left of a crest. And slight right, 50. Crest. Into 5 left, short of a crest, 60. 6 left of a jump, 100. Left of a crest, 50. 6 right.
Come on. Go, 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 go. Nope. Nope. Somehow we got away with that. Kind of. Nearly. Almost.
Crest. And 5 right,
Uh.
short of a crest.
Oh, yeah. That seems about right. A little barrel roll for style points, I guess.
6 left of a crest.
Like I said, it'll be an achievement if in this rally we don't finish last.
160.
I mean, look at that! I'm on the brakes, it's just got no stopping performance. 24-second reset penalty as well. That seems about right.
150.
It just will not go where you want it to.
Left of a crest, 30. 5 left.
Group B was so ridiculous, man.
Keep right to slight bend.
I think my other favourite thing about it, of course, is that people like to believe that obviously rally cars still aren't as quick today. The Group A cars were pretty much as fast as these. Like, they weren't even... They were just all about power. Like, I know I shouldn't be kind of slagging them off, but when you have to drive them on this game, on mixed and wet surfaces like this, it is impossible Yeah, that seems about right. Where are we going? Oh, come on. Oh, another 13-second penalty. That seems about right. Well, I think we're going to finish this one last. I don't think it's been a high point in my burgeoning World Rally career.
Finish. Into jump. 100 to stop.
Go on, just foot in. Foot in. Get to the finish line.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect.
2.0.
A minute 24 off top. Yeah, that's not gone. That's not been my run. I'll be honest with you all. I should not have damaged the car. We've got to pay for that. Oh, that was bad. I'm so used to clubs where you don't have to pay the damage at the end. That's one unhappy looking Audi Quattro. I'm so sorry to the car and to Audi. I don't think they're going to be giving me another one of their cars anytime soon. We did go faster than Pedersen, though. Admittedly, only by 7 seconds in the end. We were a minute slower than anybody else. So I think both of us have ran into some problems throughout the course of that one. Taking a look at the top of the order, though, I think it was Cope that ended up fastest of anybody across the board. We were last in the end there, and you can see we would have had to be within 15 seconds of our top time. I think that was... We'd have to absolutely perfect it if we were going to get anywhere near that. But thank you all so much for watching nonetheless. Like I said, you know, I like to throw in some of the good and some of the bad from time to time. Join the new season of the 212 Rally League. As always, there'll be a link down in the description below. And yeah, I'll be back later on this week, hopefully, with another episode of Career Mode. I think we're back in the Junior WRC. I believe we are in Croatia, which should be good fun.